Well, hello there! Ugh. Welcome to the stream today. Hey, enough won't be around today. Catch you next time. I'll see you next time, Goshan. Early gang with Silverwind, Grand Osan, Alpen Dajeg. Hello there. How's it going? I don't know. I'm doing good today, but my brain is stuck in the hello there loop. Hello there. You can't say it again. Come on. That's just derivative. So we could play more Genichiro mod today. I think I'm gonna have a better time this stream than I did last one with this mod. Mostly just because that's how seemingly everything with Elden Ring has gone. But it is how it is. Let's get right into it. Genichiro. I don't know why the gameplay timer is so off, right? Like, look at that, 2 hours 43. When I played 3 hours last time, pretty much. I don't know. what was I doing? I think we'll be going to Lanedale proper to take my revenge on the Draconic Tree Sentinel soon. I don't know if I want to try for another Somber Smithing Stone 3 before we... Actually, do I need 3? Or am I at like... Yes, I do need 3, okay. I don't know if I want to get the Smithing Stone 3 before we go to Draconic Tree Sentinel, though. Because... I mean, think about it. We can go to +4 once we get this. I don't want to show up to him again and then die 100 times. Because we'd have to go visit Iji. And I don't have, like, the entirety of Liurnia mapped out. I have a save named Genichiro like that with this mod. I mean, you gotta, right? Gotta go all in. You know what, let's take the path less traveled by. Let's go the extra mile. Let's go visit Iji before we go on the hunt for the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Something I was going to die had I not jumped there. So there's two versions of like the Genichiro armor mod. I got the one that gives you Genichiro himself. Well, I can jump this. I can jump this. There we go. Let me stop by this one. I remember like last time I ended the game with just a pitiful amount of that golden seeds. I think we gotta head in this direction. But the other thing you can have as your skin from the mod is like you know, player version. So you have to make your own Genichiro face, but other than that, the armor is still the same. You're just not like literally Genichiro like you are with the one I got. This isn't a worthwhile bug, right? It's kind of shining gold. You telling me Blood Flame Blade is just sitting there? I've never gotten Blood Flame Blade before. What the heck? This is a facial hair option that matches Genichiro's perfectly. That's what I saw. The guy on the mod page got it pretty down pat. The reason I didn't do that is just because I'm hilarious, but also I think the actual, like, you know, the Genichiro itself would just be better. Ah, hello there, Nightmare Laser 098. What's up? I'm back from the back rooms. It has been a while. Did you clip through the ground or something? Oh, you know what? October is coming up, right? Like after next month, it's October. I kind of want to play some spooky games. What do you guys think about that? Now, I have to preface this by saying I am a surprising pansy. Like, I played Resident Evil Biohazard, and my god, I was hearing like voices by not even the end of it, by 10% at most of the game. I was hearing like, I was like seeing things in my room that weren't there. That game did something to me. Yeah. So I think it would be really cool if we did some horror, because I think that would be a great time. Bro heard demons. Although to be fair, when I was playing it, I was in like a basement. And not just any basement, like it was the beating heart of the house. So there was like the boiler not too far away. There was another room that I could see and it was just dark. It was spooky. There were mice in there. All I'm saying is I was very I stopped playing because I was just too scared, and I left. I went to my room and I just like played on my phone for the rest of that day. Have you heard of Visage? The name kinda rings a bell, but I don't know anything about it.
Well, I presume.
I do not know much.
I am an old Koto here, perhaps you.
I am. Oh, good part over here. Alright. I don't really want to go to Kyria, alright? As long as I get this bonfire, I'm pretty set. And by bonfire, I mean grace, yada yada yada. Ah, I didn't upgrade them. My guy, that's like the whole point. You don't just get weapon upgrades, you actually upgrade it. Round table hold. Yeah, we have enough runes to upgrade no matter what. A goofy ass Sekiro guy plays Elden Ring. Hey, you haven't seen me swing my weapon yet. Shut up. Your lore is lost on a player such as I. I'm playing a mod that gives me Genichiro's moveset, my guy. It's like pretty much playing Sekiro. It's not at all. However, could be. Wait, I don't hit that way, right? No, I turn around literal style. Is the gargoyle gonna just do his, yep, cinematic intro, also known as one frame appearing in the sky? Visage is super creepy. It's your character didn't take his schizo pills. He's roaming his empty house seeing ghosts. That does seem interesting. You only get my respect if you get the moveset of Guardian Ape. Unfortunately, this is not Blades of Ashina. We cannot throw our poop at the enemy. At least not with an ape's hand. Hey, TNT Evan, how's it going? The fellow Genichiro enjoyers. Can you see my nose, by the way? It's like red right here, right? I don't know what happened, but like my nose is inflamed or something. It happens like occasionally, but I never know what actually causes it. Pretty messed up that these guys get annihilated, huh? Genichiro's chest made your nose bleed? Yes. And like it made me go kawaii babaka, and it just, I got a blood clot in my nose clearly. Alright, let's give this, cause we're dancing to Electric Boogaloo. Come and take me higher. You know, we are doing like literally double damage that we were doing before. So I think this will be fine. I don't trust him. He's gonna do some wild stuff. Alright, yeah, we can definitely take him down, like, for real, for real. Of course, my buff runs out the exact second. That is most unfortunate. So, yay or nay on waifu hunters? You're gonna have to explain it to me. I assume I can't floating past. Oh! I can't. But Draconic Tree Sentinel helps me out there. Yeah, you're gonna have to sell me on waifu hunters. Because at this moment, it just seems like one of the new games added to Steam, you know what I'm saying? God damn it. How? I dodged it the exact same way. I am so lucky he didn't get that off. That's fair. Don't you kill me now. That would be highly rude. Mid-air shot. Yeah. I mean, from the name alone, I'm gonna tell you, waifu honor is probably not what we're doing. I have an open mind though. If waifu hunters is where I need to take my brand, then perhaps this is what shall be. The Godslayer Greatsword is very similar to Black Mortal Blade. Yeah, maybe, huh? I haven't really been leveling Faith because, you know, obviously, but how much does it need? Godslayer Greatsword Elden Ring. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe that's like a, you know, one day. That's a one-day weapon. Because it's like 20 in strength, dex, and faith. And I have 12 strength and 10 faith at the moment. I'm pretty close on the dex, but one stat does not a weapon make. Gotta kill an endgame Godskin Apostle. I feel like I could do that. But that one at the bottom of that tower is always harder than the rest of them for no reason. Naked Sekiro mod? Did you guys see that, the chunky, the beefcake Sekiro mod? My thanks for bringing me to the yada yada. Such a worthless part of the game where she leaves and then comes back. This area. Who is worse, Fat Godskin or Skinny Godskin? In a 1 versus 1 fight, Skinny Godskin is harder. In terms of like who is the worst boss from like in my opinion, like design standpoint, I think Godskin Nobles are truly like dog crap bosses. on demand censoring. Like Godskin Apostles are so intimidating the entire game. And then you meet your first Godskin Noble and absolutely rock his ass. So I just feel like they're not even remotely good when compared to their direct counterparts. You know what? I was trying to deflect there. That's fair. Well done. Okay, so I deflected it, but I still get knocked back there. I think the way this mod does the ouch. This attack is better. Mostly just because you actually like you deflect them and then you have to what's it called? Guard counter? You got a guard counter. So it's like anti-cheese built in. Oh, so I just had my poise broken, but I didn't get like knocked back. I don't know. Something happened. Absolutely owned. I need to start doing that more. I feel like I'm really I'm denying my weapon its purpose. Come, Jack. Absolutely calculated. Beat the Foreskin Noble. Yeah, the Godskin Noble. Might as well drink twice. The Godskin Noble rolling attack is some of the jankiest nonsense. I had to move in on him in order to dodge, and that can't really dodge the attack like that. The rolling attack is some of the most nonsense, like just poorly put together design I've seen. The fact he can just snap out of it into anything and then one frame phase back into it is ridiculous. I hate how the pillars in that fight are how you're supposed to avoid the rolling attack. Because half the time he just rolls over them. Like he just straight up goes over them. So I'm not really sure what the big idea is there. I think it's more part of that everybody has different mileage from Godskin Noble, well, Godskin Duo. Some people think it's pretty good and other people are like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm part of the what the hell are you talking about crowd. Because I literally just, I got the bad luck. Some people are like, it's a 1 versus 1. Ouch. Against the Noble. Meanwhile, the Apostle is just standing there. But as you saw in my last playthrough, Apostle was on my ass the whole fight. So it's, you know, it's just luck pretty much whether your Godskin Duo fight is actually not bad or just truly god awful. I love Apostle. I made one of my characters a Godskin Apostle Deserter. Their hoodie plus Nox Greaves go so well together. I love the Apostles way more than the fatties. Because, you know, you can tell by the fact I'm calling it a fatty instead of Godskin Noble. I don't really care for them too much. That hit him? How? Okay, so like my experience though with Godskin Noble is just like my experience with Godskin No, Godskin Noble and Crucible Knight have one thing in common, and it's that I didn't find them before their gauntlet fight. So the first time I ever found a Crucible Knight was in Crucible Knight and Misbegotten Warrior Duo. So as you can tell, that was a terrible way to find out about them. And my first ever Godskin Noble well done. Skill issue? Hey, come on. My first ever Godskin Noble was that Phantom in the Mountaintops of the Giants, which was a crazy way to find out about them. Like, I was hyped, but then I like, you know, what were they? I blocked him 3 times and then killed him. He is so much weaker to like just walking around him than Apostle is. That wasn't even an L. What the hell was that? It did feel like that did psychic damage when the gargoyle shouted me off just then. Like, my lifespan may not be as long as it would have been had that not happened. I seem to be pretty good on my arrow stores. Not if I get stuck on like a boss or something though. How? You have some range on that, my friend. Did not mean to drink thrice. It's a bit of an oopsie there. Oh yeah? You got like a sweet spot at the bottom where you can't hit me? Maybe. Because that, I've gotten awfully lucky a couple times in a row now. I feel like the bow part of this moveset could use a little work. It's not bad, but the charged shot does not need to be your entrance to doing anything else. Godfrey is one of my most hated bosses? Why? He's one of the bosses with the least nonsense. You know, for Elden Ring, of course. If this was Dark Souls, you know, it'd be a lot more nonsense, but for Elden Ring, this guy's like pretty up there. Yeah, no, I've been kind of just on autopilot this whole fight, which probably explains why I'm about to die in 3 seconds. I saw the amount of damage I did once I hit him like a single time, and then my brain turned off and just kind of started swinging. Yeah, you got me there. Crucible Knights are easy to parry. I've heard that. Are they one of the ones where you parry and they immediately get to be riposted? Cause that it just feels wrong. Champion Gundyr should not be a like worthless encounter the moment you equip Cestus, you know what I'm talking about? Neither should Nile, and yet he is. Neither should, you know, anybody else who gets parried. Pontiff Sullivan, he's got low defense, so you parry him and he's just nothing. I cannot fathom how you missed that, Godfrey. I guess this is Morgott pretending to be Godfrey right here with his phantom, so totally fair. Morgott is a plebeian king. His crown is not warranted by strength. It took me like halfway through the quote to remember how to speak that. Bing, swang. Hey, Kevin Ramos. Hello there. Thank you. Welcome to Stream Enjoyer. Hey. Thank you for supporting the stream. You know, I think in the Discord, I'm gonna have like roles set up for those who are supporting the stream monetarily. Because as it is now, we just have Genichiro Enjoyer. And that is nothing wrong with Genichiro Enjoyer. But, you know. Come on, that's it, right? So thank you once again, Kevin Ramos. I hope you enjoy the stream and the rest of the content I have on the channel. What do you mean Nile is bad too, though? I have fallen off this tree route almost every playthrough. I think my least favorite part about Nile is how if you're close to him, you really do have to... There's a little leeway, but frame perfect is a not too terrible way to describe how you have to be in order to dodge. The his storm stomp. So I'm getting mentally stun locked by a terrible boss real quick. I do hate these guys with my entire being. The game would at least be 1% better if they did not exist. And no, please. I don't. They're just like. Okay, come on. Like nimbility is fine. What's their downside though? Because half their attacks are crazy. The only reason I killed him just then is because I got him stuck in a corner. I beat Inner Genichiro without taking damage. That's pretty good. Inner Genichiro is... He's an interesting boss, I have to say. Because his foundation is like very the same combo. Okay, sorry, let me just do Inner Genichiro real quick. Swing, swing, swang. And then he does that ad infinitum. But like, you know, it's a tough enough combo, but it's a bit odd. Nile is very spammy. He can be, yeah. Bro turned into Genichiro, true. Hey, that's the whole purpose. You should see the videos on Discord I posted, where it's me pretending to be Radon, and the other one is me pretending to be an ulcerated tree spirit. Those are legendary. I kind of like his title as Grace-Given Lord more than the Omen King. Especially because this point in the game, I didn't even really know what omens were, despite how late this is in a way. I keep like bouncing back and forth on whether Leyndell is actually late in the game. Okay, that was some cheeky nonsense, my guy. How was I supposed to know you're doing that? Yeah, I kind of just ate it there. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Oh, come on. I would have preferred Radon's boss title being Conqueror. You bastard. Is that faster than I remember it being? Being I should have known. Conqueror of the Stars instead of a Star Scourge. I kind of see that. I don't know. Star Scourge kind of goes hard though. I'm kind of getting my ass kicked. What the hell? What's this about? By the way, I kind of hate how the rolling attack... I deserve this one. I don't really like how the rolling attack has you swinging from the same direction twice. You know, because you swing here, and then you pick up your weapon to swing here again. I don't know, just a little quirk. I think this is unironically the first time I've died to Morgott in probably over like 6 months. Although to be fair, that's not saying a lot because I haven't played Elden Ring that much, but it used to. Wow, that bow is something, huh? Yeah, let me try deflecting him. You know what? That actually worked out well, but kind of felt like luck. I need to be more conscious about that one. I don't know, the Genichiro moveset just feels like really... It doesn't, you know? I know I just said a whole lot of nothing right now. But it doesn't feel like this is gonna hit for sure. It's bad against Morgott is what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure how, but it just kind of is. I don't know what, like, yeah, blame the weapon for your own lack of skill. But that's what I'm doing. Alright, I knew I was far enough away that time. Don't you blast me with your gunk. Stained by my curse. I will say, it feels great to swing the weapon when the buff is on. Yeah, you got me there, well done. You got me there. Oh, come on. There's only so many times I can say you got me there, comma, well done. Oh no. Yeah, with the multi-hitbox. It hit me faster than I thought it would. Super, ultra, mega, omega, quantum, backrooms, ultimate skill. Just because I've got a... I unironically don't think I've died this much to Morgott since my first playthrough. Which, to be fair, I've only died twice so far, but it sounded really something for a second there, didn't it? Now, hang on. I don't remember putting all this in Blades of Ashina. Hey, I was there when I saw you doing the workshopping for the Holy Hammer. And then Elden Ring stole your thunder with Morgott. The filet mignon. Oi. He missed. Alright, now I just need to get in the Morgott rhythm. Just stand behind him and do your full combo. There we go. Absolutely owned. I'm gonna get hit by this, just kidding. Don't you dare! Try Elden Ring Shield. Only like me. What are you talking about? Oh, I just realized that I staggered him, by the way. I was just swinging. Let me see if I can't deflect this. Well, it's, you can't deflect things that have elemental. Ooh! Imagine thinking you're gonna get me with that hammer. He might actually get me with a hammer. Nope, just kidding. Live footage of me, hairy and poorly dressed, fighting bugs with Genichiro's weapon. thy deeds will be met with failure, just as I... Isn't this the chair where if you try and jump on it, it just explodes? Okay. I'm not sure how he ever sat in it then. I don't know, I like them when attacks aren't just left, right, up, down. That's true. Impenetrable thorn wall refuses all who enter the Erd tree. I mean, it's a pretty game, you gotta give it that, right? It does the sense of scale better than most. Morgott's a toothpick now. He does lose a lot of body mass when you kill him, which is quite the sentence.
Old friend, allow me a moment to converse with you. You are
Me when I'm socially anxious at a party.
no?
Allow me a moment to converse with you.
Thorns are impenetrable.
Drinks are good tonight, aren't they?
The Erd tree's being that spurns all that exists without.
His last few deflects were great. I figured I had to throw in a couple
And
just to
become
prove my
Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid.
Look who came crawling back.
So I'd like you to
I just-
undertake
It feels weird, right?
with me.
She left us 30 minutes ago in game time.
Upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then
And she's acting like it's been a whole 9 yards since she's been here.
guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
Elden Lord. Morgott is me before and after New Game Plus 7 Charmless. Charmless. Honestly, like, at a certain point, Charmless is my default now. I'm like, huh, enemies aren't hitting me through my guard? It's too easy. Although,
Shall I turn
you
your
don't-
wounds to strength? Let
don't
my
hold me
hands
to that.
upon you.
Because I did do Long May the Shadows Reflect with Charm.
Your ambition.
And I will never ever apologize for that. There was like over 10 people who were like, please do not play this mod with Charm. You will have a bad time. So I was like,
And guide.
okay. I will not. I still remember trying to go the rolled route in my first playthrough. It unironically took me an hour to navigate over there. Charmless Orin drained all the fluids from my body. It's quite the way to phrase that, but I do understand what you mean. It took me a while to get a hold of Orin. At a certain point, you kind of just let her kill herself on your sword. Because any sort of offense is just... she's either invincible, 40 feet away, or actively about to murder you. So you just sit there and deflect half the time. Frenzied Flame is the best ending. I don't need maidens. I don't need fire to burn anything. Well, at this point, you don't even need a head. Swing Chuang. What is the best Elden Ring at an ending, huh? Because I've been thinking about this, and honestly, I don't really like 80% of them. Isn't Ronnie's ending like the only one that's good? Ronnie's ending is good. You know, the Frenzied Flame ending is so you know, you destroy the world, that unless you're going for like a crazy ending, it's no reason to do. I like Goldmask's ending, but I can tell FromSoft did not believe that many people were gonna complete his questline. So he had like nothing in there. Too many of the endings, okay, this is my actual take. Too many of the endings are just you sitting in a chair and then the narrator going, "Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of dung eating." Dung Eater's the best NPC name. The Kaka Craver. Absolutely taken down. It's so funny though, isn't it? This mod, Genichiro's weapon has less like stagger potential than the Ministry Elite mod we were doing. By the way, I didn't realize how bad I needed a Ministry Elite moveset mod for one of these games until I played that. It was just so good, you know? Like, which is funny, because it wasn't even that, like, thorough. The most, like, like, this mod has definitely had 40 times the work put into it that the Ministry Elite mod had, and I still like that one a lot. Don't you dare! Are you telling me his ult? Your weapon is underleveled? Is that why they're not staggering though? Because I think it's just... I mean, I'm doing okay damage. How much could I because I'm +4, right? What should I reasonably be at by now? Yeah, it looks like Ghost Rider. True. Well, oh, hey, this guy. I keep forgetting about him. And then... Okay, sorry. I just need to wait a second. There we go. I love how he only hits you once and then runs away again forever. Oi! I'm hitting you, my guy. You cannot... Oh, come on. So where am I gonna find +5? What about talismans? You are correct. Oh, hey, we get Flame Drake. There we go. Because other than that, we just have the Roar one. So that's where the Fell Twins are. I'm pretty sure anyway. I do not care enough to ever kill them again after my first playthrough. So if you do this... No, you still have to go into the charged shot before you get the double shot. You know, it is how it is. The Forbidden Lands. I still gotta go back and get the half of the medallion from Old Albus in Albanorik, as you can see. I am about to succumb to the fate of all Albanorics. I don't know why, but I love his voice acting a lot, actually. Definitely up there for me. Somber Smithing Stone 5, dropped by Teardrop Scarab. Southwest Tower of Banty. Wait. Tower of Bounty. There we go. Site of Grace and Altus Plateau. Where is that? My least favorite part about replaying Elden Ring is just getting the map pieces again. It's really not that hard. Like, it's on me, don't get me wrong. But it is quite annoying. It's in the middle of the Worm Face Forest. I remember. I think I even know where it is now. Let me see if I can't dodge this. There we go. First playthrough me would be very impressed right now. I love Albus's voice actor a lot. He has the clumsy, lovable fairy tale old man. Yes. Absolutely. Especially in a game where everybody's like, hey, my name is John Claude McKillsalot. I'm going to say lots of philosophical things until I die suddenly. I guess it kind of matched up there, huh? Forbidden Lands is a giant skull. You mean, Forbidden Lands? Because that's where I am right now, isn't it? I can't see this area. I can't see this whole area. Is that the giant skull? The fog is oppressive, to say the least. Although, not that I really... You cheeky son of a gun. What do you mean, Somber 5? Somber 7? Somber 7? Extra life! Ah yes, I returned to a dead scene. Listen, maybe if you just never left, you wouldn't have to return to a death scene every time, huh? Clearly this is not a me problem, dying. It's a you problem. Roderica and Nefeli, they feel very wooden. I'm unsure, but I definitely don't disagree. Roderica does sound like she's about to cry the whole game. I'm Roderica. I guess I should go make something. Oh! He did the shorter one. I literally took time to learn this boss. I have no excuse for dying to him. A lot of the well, that's just unavoidable damage, so I don't mind too much about that. A lot of the difficulty curve of Elden Ring is just realizing that you're gonna be doing R1 a lot. Because you don't really have time for... I can't believe we were saying that we don't have time for R2s in Dark Souls 3. My man, you don't know. We're in Elden Ring now. We don't even have time for dodging. So, R2s do like 99% of the poise damage. But I haven't really been using the bow to do that. Maybe I should try. The charge on it just takes so long. Yeah, that's fair. Try to play Sekiro without deflecting. I'd rather die. That's not true, by the way. It's honestly... playing Sekiro, dodging instead of deflecting, doesn't sound that bad. It just sounds like I wouldn't... Don't you dare! I'm kinda low on health. It just sounds like I wouldn't enjoy it that much. I would know. That was my first playthrough, dodging instead of deflecting. That's when I accidentally pulled my PS4 off of my bureau because it was plugged into my controller, and then turns out I couldn't play Sekiro for like 4 months because the PS4 fell and broke. I remember trying to get that fixed, actually. It was beyond the cost of a PS4, let's put it that way. I knew he was gonna do it. Is it just me, or does he have a lot of health? I feel like I should have been further along his health bar by now. And by that I mean like dead. Maybe I just need... I do have... No, no, no. You can't get me with that, you cheeky bastard. We're literally to the K and Blackblade Kindred, you son of a gun! Oh no, I am dying. And he's dead. Gid, you didn't even spell it right. It's with a T, you cheeky son of a gun. I need to remember to like sit straight sometimes. Because like oftentimes I'm like this. Look how much taller I get when I stand up straight. Like what is this? Sorcery. My head is the top of the webcam now. Alright, well you got me there. Well done, Blackblade Kindred. The roar having Destined Death on it is downright filthy, considering Maliketh doesn't even have that. I agree. At least you can reasonably avoid the roar damage on whatever they're called. No, grafted scions. You can't really always avoid the roar damage. Open your mouth next time before you start speaking. He owns me. 48? What are you on about? That was a fully charged shot. I've been here before. Okay. So we staggered him a lot faster this time. You know, I don't think I would mind Maliketh to that extent if his Destined Death was more like these guys. But Maliketh's Destined Death is like 10 seconds long of the most insane DOT. The only reason it's not worse is because half of his Destined Death attacks knock you on the floor. So you don't take half the damage. Don't you dare. He's gonna hit me. Just kidding. Calculated, perhaps. Imagine if I actually did, though. Probably gonna need one of these cerulean tears. I have came it right as Nightmare Laser has headed out. Have a good one, Nightmare Laser. It's been a while since I've seen ya, and I'd like to see you again. But until then, have a good one. Absolutely owned. I think, yeah, there we go. You cannot be serious. Oh, just kidding. He died anyway. It's fine. Hello there, Rotomatic. How's it going? How's it going for everybody today, huh? I haven't asked that question yet. As for myself, it's going pretty good. Well, one of those days. Cheat day was yesterday, so like, I really need to know. I don't really like cheat days, to be honest. Obviously, like, okay, so you spend the whole week being like, oh hell yeah, cheat days on etc. day, and then you get there and you eat, and then like 2 cookies in, you're like, I cannot eat these anymore. And you spend the rest of the day going, oh. You know what this reminds me of? I just watched it, so it's fresh in my mind. Indiana Jones, the third movie. It's the you know, the resting place of the cup of Christ, the Holy Grail. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And it's, the architecture is literally almost the same as in that movie. Nuffly, what do you dip in your tea? I didn't realize people dip stuff in their tea. What are you dipping in your tea, Rotomatic? I mean, number one, I'm not really a tea enjoyer. I only really drink it when I have like something wrong with me. So, okay, I've been waiting the whole playthrough there for this moment. Once I kill this guy, I'll be able to have the Way of Tomoe armor. And then, I don't think the whole, no. We need to kill Okina for the mask. At that point, we look like Genichiro. But we need his gauntlet, this guy's gauntlets for something. So Shibriri, you must die. Wait a minute, you don't need to do that hard, just saying. Well, you got me there. There's no way. I love how there's no forward momentum on half of these Genichiro swings. So if he just walks slightly away, you're toast. How did that not roll catch him? Die, Shibriri. You should have known better than to walk up to me. What are you doing? Alright, let me look at the mod page one more time. What do I need to equip in order for this to actually work? May chaos take the world. Oh, not this mod. Genichiro. Hell is yada yada yada. Come on. Ba ba da ba 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 da boom ba dum. Because I know I need his gauntlets, but I also need... So, Land of Reed's armor, Ronin gauntlets, the Greaves. So I just need Okina's mask now. That's good to know. Oh wait, so Americans don't do that, do they? No, we don't. What are you doing, though? What are you dipping in your tea? I mean, I'm no one to talk. We literally just had the I will eat around, like, almost moldy items, like, last week. So I cannot talk about food. I just heard, like, a sparkle. What? Oh, you naughty dog. I can't believe it. I think this is the first time I've ever noticed this one, actually. What does he have? Is it just like an upgrade item or something? I don't need that. Hey! I don't need this one. I already have a 7. Indians dip certain biscuit cookies in their tea. We cannot be dipping the same, well, we cannot be dipping things into the same type of tea, right? Your tea cannot taste like my tea. I refuse. My tea is like weird tasting water, but it like helps your throat. I don't know, I've put honey in my tea before. I think it kind of helps with the throat a little bit, but I don't think it helps that much. You know what though? What I've just got a hankering for? Honeyed toast. It's a very not typical thing for me to eat. But when I'm hankering for it, boy does it hit the spot. Okay, so you drink cold tea or hot. I'm a hot tea guy. I figure if you're drinking cold tea, like what's the point? Just drink something more tasty then. Ooh, Somber 8. Okay, that's good. Now we just need Somber 5. Honestly, my problem right now is like... This is just the entirety of Elden Ring. I have so many Somber Ancient Dragon stones. But I don't have Somber Stone 1s. Because Elden Ring is too good with gifting you good items. Sometimes you need to pick up some garbage. Hello there, Mr. Gollum. I will not be fighting you this time. Do you use tea or just raw black tea? I think the type of tea I drank more recently was matcha tea. Way back. to probably, you know, a couple years ago, I couldn't like stream without my throat getting super messed up from talking so long. So before a stream, like, you know, I mean, you see me nowadays, I have like a skull mug here, you know, like some Pepsi Zero here. But back then I would have Gatorade and then piping hot tea, and it would last me the stream. It made it a lot more tenable. I'm not even sure how long I used to stream. I think I kind of just did it. Hey Borealis, you piece of garbage. See you next time, pal. So if you can imagine dipping cookies in milk, then you can almost imagine dipping it in tea. I guess so. I guess what I'm hung up on then is, why don't you just... This better give me 5s. Oh, baby. Now we're cooking with fire. Because I would dip cookies in milk, right? But would you dip cookies in eggnog? Actually, maybe. I would try dipping cookies in eggnog. I like eggnog because I'm a scoundrel, but it's not always... Eggnog is another food that I like, but I don't like. You know what I mean? When I drink eggnog, I'm like, this is good, but if I had another cup of this, I might not like it. When I'm not drinking eggnog, I'm like, oh yes, give me the eggnog.
Oh, don't pay me, just lay out you.
+8. I will not suffer you any longer. Eggnog is good until the second cup. Absolutely. I drink eggnog and I'm like, this is great. I get the second cup of eggnog, I'm like, hey man, you want to finish this? I got way too much. Hey Sherry Plays, been a while. How's it going? Eggnog first cup is always an amazing experience. For sure. Don't you bite me, you Doberman looking son of a gun. Hold on, these guys actually do have collars on them. Or are those bear traps? I don't know, close enough. Eggnog is really rare here? Really? I don't know, every, you know, Christmas time, eggnog is in the store no matter what. I am really interested, honestly. I am an American, where at least I know I'm free, 'cause I don't forget the man who died to give the right to me, so I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this and, you know, elementary school is pretty much just propaganda camp in America. They taught us square dancing instead of, I don't know, how to live life without supervision. They were literally like, you're lucky to be born here. You could be born... Okay, word for word,
I must tend to
one of my
business at home,
teachers said,
too.
you're lucky to be born here. You could be born in a third world country. They didn't say it. They actually said you could have been born in Africa. I'm not gonna go there. But that it's just saying the quiet part out loud. American schools are insane.
Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions,
Share them with me.
you would follow.
Your thoughts, your ambitions. It's so sensual. Where are you going in-game? So currently I'm pretty much just pew, right to not Shibriri. I just killed that guy. No, it doesn't begin with an S. Oh, Okina! Yes. I'm going to Okina right now. Because when I get to Okina, if I equip his mask, then I get to wear Genichiro's skin. Which is not as weird as I just made it sound. Hey, the part where it just kicks you off of your horse for no damn reason. It's a great way to know you've been invaded, pretty much. Why is this 80% of invasions in Elden Ring? Guy next to church. It's the same thing with the cleaver lady. Oh, I'm so dead. What the hell? Come on! I forgot that the balancing for PvP in this game is insane. Well, here we go again. I've been kinda upgrading my stats so I can use the Godslayer's Greatsword. Just for the Black Mortar Blade drip. Yeah, dude didn't get the note, but the Rivers of Blood nerf. To be fair, he probably didn't get the note, because he's probably not affected, right? I think I remember that, like, not being a thing. Or being a thing. Getting pregnant is a skill issue. Bro. Imagine. I don't know. I have like some pretty... I would say sensible. I'm on one end of the spectrum that is not the right. I will put it that way. Don't you dare! God damn it! Okina. You were seduced by Moog. Moog Lester 69. And he's just like any player. He's just spamming it. Ouch. I never understood why they would dual wield with the Wakizashi. Like, sure, I get the role play. But it's just like objectively worse than throwing an Uchigatana on there. Oh, maybe he doesn't need the damage. Damn. I'm at 40 vigor. I have like 0 other stats. That's fair, you can roll that. The greatest roll catching of my career. on, as everything should be. Alright. So, fellas, it is time. Yo. I hate that. This looks weird. Okay, let's Ronin's gauntlets. Just wait a second, okay? Land of Reed's Greaves. Land of Reed's armor. And now for the finishing touches. Boof. And here we are. Genichiro proper. Imported right from Sekiro. With them big yowie hands of his. Alright, now we can start playing the game. I still don't have any talismans. I need to turn the game sound up for me. Because 44? Man, I wonder why I can't hear the game. Let's turn that up to 70. Rivers of Blood overpowered. I cannot believe they just took like 5 weapon arts in this game, threw a projectile on there, and then was like, let's call it a day. And didn't realize how insane that would make it. What setup do I have for gaming? So I've got 2 monitors. One of them is where you guys are, right here. And I've got the main screen, because I have a laptop, I just have 2 screens. The main screen is right there. And so I have chat here so I can see it while I'm playing the game. And I have another chat here in case I miss something. And then my Streamlabs is here. My webcam, I don't know where that is. You might have to tell me. And after that, I just kind of have a controller attached. Oh, I do have this big mic with an arm right here, attached to my desk. Not gonna lie, it's totally worth it. I thought that just having, you know, just a microphone sitting on your desk would be the most ideal scenario. No. I would recommend anyone doing this get the arm immediately. It makes it so much better. Laptop specs. Hey, this laptop costs more than I would imagine your desktop did, and for probably not as much performance. Ah, Fire Giant. I can always count on you to make me think I do a lot of damage. Wait! I can probably bake an omelet on your laptop. No. I will say, it is a little unfortunate whenever I get a, like a drink. Because I'll put my drinks over on the side here. Unfortunately, that's where the fans are. So every now and then, I'll just have like a cup of water. And I'll drink it like 10 minutes later. And it is, might as well be tea at that point. Because it is wildly hot. A 12th gen Tough Dash F15, but it's heating up to 86. I can't believe there was a time in my life, ouch, where I knew what that meant. I have regressed in terms of knowledge. Boink. Boink. I love the trope of big man who moves slow for absolutely no reason. Why'd you stomp with the wrong leg first though, huh? Something tells me I'm not gonna win this fight. That's a joke, by the way. I absolutely hate bosses like this. Why don't you just swing at me? Air pressure? Enough. He's gotta be a hit away. Okay, but in terms of like actual specs, my laptop has a 3070 32 gigs of RAM, I think. I don't think I went for 64. I think I went for 32. And a Ryzen 5009 series, I think. Just looking at the sticker that's on the computer, that's what I think it is. Oh, I'm absolutely dead. Yep. Like a damn oven between his legs. I'm gonna get him this time though. It's not actually not too bad. Did I not? Didn't find the bonfire. Or that's like right here, huh? Yeah, hey Viper, you liking what you're seeing? We got Genichiro proper here. The only downside to the mod is that when you get covered in blood, which is, you know, every 10 seconds in this game, your entire character model is bright red immediately. Because the skin, the actual Genichiro part, is just the headpiece, so it kind of spreads. I know, my. Genichiro showing off. Is this? Yes. I do like this subversion. Your laptop is amazing. My god, it better be. Because we paid in the more than $2,000 for it. I know how much we paid. I am uncomfortable saying the amount. Because, you know... I've had unending amount of problems with my computer, though. My laptop, when I first got it, was a Prometheus, like a Prometheus 12 or 13 high performance model. God damn it! Just dodge the attack, Nathan, I swear. Okay, that one's some BS. Don't you dare! But there's this peculiar quirk about that line of computers, and it's that the fan doesn't turn on if you have ever, like if the screensaver turns on ever, the fan doesn't turn on at all. So one day I was playing a game with my friend, and my computer just turned off. And since I had been using a controller the whole time, you know, I went to wiggle the mouse, and I genuinely burned my hand on the keyboard. Like, it must have been over 200 degrees. Was it Celsius? That can't be right. That's a lot of hotness. So we were in emails with support for like a year before we actually got anything done. They literally just sent in a new laptop to replace the one we bought. And that's what I told one of the people in the comment section of my video. They were asking for a recommendation perhaps, and I said, God no. I would not wish what I had to go through on anyone else. Also, Fire Giant is really annoying me today. I don't know why. Because typically I kind of just roll over him, so... You know, it could just be one of those days. We break his ankle really fast in this mod for some reason. I beat Fire Giant with a fire build. Imagine using Pyromancy. Couldn't be me, SMH my head. Imagine being Fire Giant right now. Casting fire directly into the ground. Isn't it kind of funny? Fire Giant has the exact same amount of poise that Godfrey has. Like literally, they both have 120 poise. How on earth did that hit me? Yeah, I think this attack typically, you know, I got through it this time. I will say the terrain in this arena, wildly annoying. Just like the fight itself right now. I swear, I've never had this much trouble with Fire Giant. Back again, once again. I really wanna stay at your Fire Giant. I feel, you know, I'm a very musical individual, I have to say. Especially for songs that like I have a lot of sentimental value to. Like I spent dinner time like 5 days ago just saying knock knock knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, 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 yeah. I looked it up. Apparently that song really doesn't have much in it other than literally the lyrics of knock knock knocking on heaven's door. See how much damage I'm doing? How can I do this much damage and have trouble with Fire Giant. I love how it just deals damage to you from here on out. That's really nice and appreciative. Owned. Rave music is so funny in Subnautica. You know, I remember playing Subnautica not too long ago. Okay. Let me just proc these. You know, I like Fire Giant Phase 2 more than I used to. Once I started hitting the hands instead of just staying underneath his ass the whole time. Cannot fathom how I got elbow dropped into the ground. That should send you like 100 feet underground. Don't at me. There's a fire pillar underneath his hand. He's like Midir, but less tanky while being more tanky. It's probably the most insane sentence I've heard today, but you are absolutely 100% correct. He's actually boring, unlike Midir, who is only boring to crazy people. Oops! We're almost there, we're almost there. Come on, it's not too much now. Unless he does that one attack that I can't dodge. You know, the fire spew out of the mouth. That would be a little unfortunate. You! What are you doing? Oh, it's not the one that kills you no matter what. It's the one that's like directly underground. I panicked for no reason. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do something. Boss versus boss God attack. Anything that's just many hitboxes is fantastic in boss versus boss. How are you not dead yet? Just die. I mean, come on. Like, let's be real here. What are you expecting, you know? Like, ancient dragons have this one attack. It's just a, you know, your average fire move, but it's actually like 900 hitboxes. So if anything gets caught in it for boss versus boss, they just explode. It's the same thing with the falling star full grown. I've literally I know this is not a real thing that people have in common. I always die trying to get up here. It's so like janky. I gotta go all the way back because I didn't rest at the bonfire. I think being on torrent makes it way harder. So I may just try not doing that. Star armor. I have no idea what you're referring to. That's so funny. Sometimes someone says something in chat where I like, most of the time I know exactly what they're talking about. Mostly because I have my chat on super low latency. So I should see messages almost as soon as you send them. But sometimes some things just slip through the cracks. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. It's not actually, it's July. This is probably the least patriotic, the least patriotic July I've ever seen in my life. It was just pure raining. Like, for 4 weeks straight. It's still kind of raining, I won't lie. So they had to cancel the 4th of July fireworks. And it was raining so hard that people actually didn't shoot off fireworks. Like, how do you even rain that hard? You have to, you have to really try to stifle the American spirit.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is
Oh, you know what,
entirely
Viper? I get it now, because
and death.
I couldn't see your messages in my chat.
Are you
I didn't see the
prepared
hyper giant
to
attack.
commit a
Sorry, the
cardinal
fire
sin?
giant text.
Very well. Let my
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. Hello there, Rotomatic. Yes, you have something to say, do you? Question mark. Genichiro's arms are just so messed up. Do you see that? He's got like open wounds the whole length of them. Can I have your opinion on something? Regardless of whether you want it, you typically get my opinion on something, so you don't need to ask. Also, Melina wears stockings, best waifu instantly. You know, I don't know. 99% of her is hidden behind this massive cloak she wears. So I think the only part of Melina, the only time you see Melina is in the Morgott fight where you get to summon her and she takes the suit off. Don't you get me? Millicent is a base choice. Her quest line is, it's something. What would you like to see as recoil counter in my mod? Chasing Slice or Sabimaru follow-up? Chasing Slice probably makes more sense. Sabimaru follow-up, all of the Sabimaru attacks are like pretty much dancing. So I don't know if it really has the recoil feel. Whereas chasing slice is just a, you know, a straight up attack, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going for it. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. Maybe it's because I went to bed at like 4 a.m. That might, and that might have something to do with it. Is it just me, or did a lot of the idle animations change when I got the Genichiro skin on? I swear to you. Yeah, like this. This doesn't look right, does it? I don't know. I mean, pretty much everyone said chasing slice. I think just like, it's hard to think about off the top of your dome piece. This one is 7 and 8, so I don't have to care. I think. Where's the key? It was just a quick diversion, man. I was just... Yes. Sanctuary Stone? Nani? What is that? Roderica's like, why? Nefeli is on a different level. If you like Nefeli, then I feel like you thus probably don't like the other options, you know what I'm saying? Woo-hoo-hoo. Somber Smithing Stone 9. It's been a long time, but I've heard it's finally here. Ba-da-be-do-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba. I could touch the sky. I don't wanna hold back no more. I don't wanna feel back. I will chase. I believe I can do anything. I will say, Godskin Duo kinda sucks. The arena with the dragon head poking out, pretty good. Roderica is the most stereotypical damsel in distress you've ever seen in a From Software game. So, I mean, if you're into that, you know. The OST does slap. But I don't have any Spirit Ashes, so we're just gonna have to play this one by ear. Let me get my buff on. I'm actually doing some pretty good damage before the melee starts. Oh hey, look. Apostle's coming after me again. I'm gonna have to use 100% of my brain for this one. Oh! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! I love getting hit by the rolling attack 17 times. Oh yeah, like, he just stops. He doesn't end, he just stops rolling. Hate the Godskin Noble. I really wish you could enter the arena from up top here, but it probably makes sense to avoid cheesing. I just hate on Ronnie because she's so evil. Is she though? Not to be a Ronnie enjoyer, but like, is she that evil? Isn't she just like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of arguments for why Ranni is the greatest waifu, so maybe I'm not capable of thinking the most clearly. How did you miss both of those? How? What are you talking about? Was there a side hit there? I can't believe I didn't get hit by that one, to be fair. This is such a fun and wonderful encounter. I love fighting two enemies that don't really fit together. It's fine fighting him inside of the black flame pillars until Apostle shows up and goes, eh. I love how he breaks the pillars, but oh, he can't go over it. He visually ended it. He was no longer spinning. That's fine. I deserve that. What I don't deserve is getting full combo to death because he rolls around like a stupid piece of trash. Ugh. Hello there, boss. Sonic Vin, how's it going? I don't know if you can, like, pin the shattering on Ranni, though. Is the man who assassinated Archduke Franz Ferdinand responsible for World War I? Yes. Did he kill all of those people that died in World War I? Not really, though. I hear you guys running after me. I don't want you to hit me through the fog door. Where is... Oh, there he is. Indirectly? I don't really count indirect kill counts. The black flame is what killed me there, but, you know. I mean, what do you want me to say? This boss sucks. Let's just, you know, grin and bear it until we inevitably win. Hitler indirectly killed millions? No, he didn't. He did that. He did that. Just because he had, like, you know, evil villain number 17, Arch Commander, do it. Doesn't mean he didn't do that. He was literally like, let's kill them all, and then he did. That's not indirect. He did that. He caused that to happen through his direct action. Intentionally. The guy who killed Franz Ferdinand just didn't like Franz Ferdinand. He didn't also hate, you know, millions of French men. I have absolute no. This is not an assist in any way, shape, or form. I think about it like, you know, they were like Hitler's like imagine if Hitler is a Souls character. The concentration camp officers are his +10 straight sword. You know what I'm saying? He did that. He literally is like, killed them, and then they did it. They would not have killed all of those guys had Hitler not been like, do it. You know what? You can see his pants. I never saw that before. You can see the noble's pants in there. Is it just me that the hood of the cloak their face? Hood of their cloak their face. Hold on, I'm just processing that through the Oh no, that's their face. They're just people who are made out of clay pretty much. So Fat Man's rolling, so you're not gonna mess with me, right? I think this is the only time him not attacking me ever works. For me, anyway. Dunk. Where's the other one? Oh, he's just like over there, huh? What the hell? Is this what other people experience when they fight Godskin Duo? The guy who killed Franz Ferdinand was hired by Syria? Yes, and? He just wanted Franz Ferdinand dead. He didn't want every single young adult in Europe dead. So a young adult man. There we go. Okay, so we got Fatty back. It's not gonna hit me. Yes, it did. In a way. Theoretically, I could just spam arrows forever. But anybody who actually does that is next level insane. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't you piece! God damn it! Oh, just what I needed. Just what the doctor ordered. Yo, did you? I actually wrote a paper on this once for a class I took. I made quite the compelling case that the United States caused World War II. And it was most... don't you dare! Because the thing is... At the time, people just wanted to see which country was better. And then the United States was like, hey, let's provide specifically England support. And then Germany was like, what the hell? This is our fight. What are you doing here? Hello there, Inami. It's been a while. Why am I having so much more trouble than I did on the Ministry playthrough? Is it literally just like number of like 2 swords instead of 1? I mean, this is like pure misery at the moment, but I assume it'll get better. Oh my god, the other one's actually the... That is fair. He literally just walked forward and pushed me into the fire. Why don't you deflect? Because it's not Sekiro! Deflecting is just guarding, but you don't take damage. And then you get to do like an arrow attack. If you don't do the arrow attack, there's so much end lag after guarding that you don't get to attack fast enough. It's just way easier to dodge. And by easier, I mean more sensible. Listen, I can deflect until the cows come home when we're not fighting Godskin Duo. See, look, I deflected. What good did it do me? Did you even notice I deflected? Would you have noticed if I had not told you? My brow unironically just started twitching. Like, this part of my forehead just started, like, convulsing. Godskin Duo is ending my life. What? So that works? Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. He rolled over the pillar, by the way, just now. What do you mean it threw me forward? Without plus 10 weapons, there's no point going here. I'm plus 8 of Somber. I could go plus 9. Would it really matter? Don't you dare. Don't you dare! I forgot you were even here. God damn it. Now I need to like set up the perfect scenario where I can kill his friend here and then take him on. I bounced off of the pillar. You cannot write comedy more funny than that. And I should know. Because my comedy is not funny. Don't you dare! Owned. Just keep swinging. Keep swinging. They're really vulnerable to status effects, huh? That's what they say it about. That's what they say to me. When they hit me with their black flame. Like, oh, they're pretty vulnerable to this black flame stuff. Just one Godskin apostle away. It took so long to kill Godskin Duo. We were talking about World War I. Yeah. Alright, we can actually... Because I don't want to mess this up. So what exactly does it take? God Slayer. Great Sword. 20 strength, 22 dex, 20 faith. Okay. So not 22 that. And here we all are. I know Radahn's tower is not my favorite place to go. Hey guys, actually, this is a good time since there's a decent amount of you here. So, last time I streamed, there was a couple people who were, you know, making a fuss about me streaming in 720p, and I do want to stream in 1080. So I'm gonna try and I may do a stream later tonight of just me playing the mod I made for Shogun 2. And the stream, if I might have to restart it a couple times just to fiddle with the settings. That will purely be like a me seeing what I can stream at stream. So, you know, if you would like to show up for that, you can. If you don't, it would just, you know, up to you. Just putting it out there that that's on the docket for tonight or tomorrow. Hello there, birds. I watch the stream in 720. Doesn't lag nearly as often. Well, yeah, Viper, you watch on, like, your phone. Surprisingly enough, Wi-Fi is not as stable as data. How much do you guys pay for your phone plan, huh? Now I just need to grab this little thing next to you. This little teensy little thing next to you. You don't pay. Okay, but someone does. Did he just leave? Is he supposed to do that? Weird. I wonder where he went. It's an iPhone 14. As though that means anything. I have an Omega laptop, but it doesn't mean I can stream at 1080p 60 frames per second like I used to do. And then stop doing because it wasn't worth it. Okay, so we can plus 10 our sword right now. But the question is, do I? I'm actually really interested in getting the Godslayer Greatsword. Specifically because I feel like all of the mods with Genichiro's moveset don't take the Mortal Blade moveset into account, like, at all. Which is fine. Just putting it out there, that's fine. But I do... I'm burping. I have no idea what. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's a part of his moveset that I would like to replicate. Can I just walk over there? Huh, I didn't realize how close the isolated merchant's shack was to the Radan tour. Allow me to tell you a story. Did it just, like, turn 5% brighter? Huh, it seems like this is a unique one. I don't remember what this one drops. Oi! It drops an explosion anyway. Somber 8. Well, I don't really need that anymore, but good to know. This is a lot of Somber 8s, huh? I feel like I've gotten all of them. Can you climb? This does not surprise me. You sick son of a... I can jump this. Or my name's not Genichiro Ashina. Way of tomorrow. This is where I'm supposed to go, right? Yes. Okay, I know that it's probably not the most egregious thing in Elden Ring, but I hate how every time we have to climb something, the developers just slapped a ladder on the side of it. You want to climb Mount Gelmir? Funnily enough, there's a series of ladders that take you all the way to the top. You want to climb Radahn's tower? Somehow people put a ladder all the way to the top. I hear you behind me, Mr. Great Swordman. Didn't expect that though, well done. Don't you get me. Ongbal already played Denivla's new mod. Honestly, I don't know who that is, nor what that mod is. But I'm pretty sure I've seen them around. It doesn't surprise me that Ongbal has already played that mod. I mean, let's be real here. What does Ongbal have to do with his time? He's already, like... We're past the prime of Sekiro modding, you know what I'm saying? There isn't a new mod coming out every 10 minutes anymore. Sometimes you gotta just keep your ear out, and then, you know, maybe one day. I'm just gonna tell you guys now, I'm not making this jump. Sock me off. How about that? How about them apples? Just don't get knocked off by Mr. Shield Bearer, and we'll be all fine. Look at this rectangular stain of blood going up my torso. Oh, these guys. I hate these guys. Mostly because they have weird hyper armor instead of actual poise. I'm killing him because he's got yellow eyes, so he must drop a lot of souls. Ah, yes. The hit that kills him applies bleed. Makes sense to me. Well, I mean, it doesn't not make sense. You know, I'm just saying it's unfortunate that it could not have happened even one swing sooner. I forget how I'm supposed to progress from here. So, there's a shortcut going back that I'm climbing right now. But I don't remember what to do after I unlock this. My god, this is a ladder. Wow. If I had known I was going to be climbing for that long, I would have started singing Snake Eater. Man, I'm a bad singer. Holy. Because I don't think... yeah. I guess we go back down the elevator, but do we? This can't be the intended path. It's just to go back down the elevator. Well, actually... balsamic vinegar. Sorry, balsamic vin. Taken down once again by the devious, rabble-rousing Streamlabs. Don't worry though. I saw your message. How though? How? I'm gonna need you to explain that one to me. It made sense in Dragheap. You can't just break the bridge under me and not, you know, like what's going on here? It's time, boys. Godskin Apostle. This boss, I could never beat even one of them, much less two. I sure hope there's never two of them. That's longer than I remember it being. I thought I could break him. Okay. Don't you dare! I still remember seeing this guy early on my first playthrough. This was spooky. First time. Oh! Hidetaka Miyazaki himself. Welcome, sir, to our esteemed stream. It is a pleasure to have you. I just realized I'm gonna have to upgrade this weapon, aren't I? I don't really have enough for that. Especially somber 1s and 2s. Well, I can do this. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Crumbling Beast Gate beside the Great Bridge. I see some people are actually using the point system. I'll have you know that took me like an afternoon to set up. I wonder, is it like a per message thing? So you get points for being active in chat, and I also think I accidentally set it so that you need like a lot. Well, you get a lot of points from Giving me money. Which seemed right at the time.
Approacheth destined death.
Ah, who approacheth. Something tells me this won't be so easy. I don't... Do you guys know how an 8-ball works? I don't think you really ask it questions like that, right? You piece! I would like to not get a rock shotgun in my face every 10 seconds. And also, like, telegraph your attacks next time, I think. He just straight up didn't that time. How does it work? You ask it like, should I questions. It's for advice. Although I will say, I didn't put like a yes or a no. So it's only good at yes or no. It's only good at should I questions. 100% of your brain power. You could have just made the effect smaller. You know that from software? You could have just made it smaller. And then I wouldn't have to go and get Bloodhound Step. I don't even need it to be that much smaller. Genuinely 5% smaller, and all of a sudden that attack is dodgeable. I don't want to set the world on fire. Should Nefli play Elden Ring with his toes? The answer's within yourself. Ronomatic, do you, deep within you, do you know if I should play with my toes or not? I feel like you know the answer to this question. And you've always known, ever since you were born. God, I hate beast clergymen. Terrible. I have a lot of runes, huh? Did he just get me? How am I supposed to dodge backwards from that, huh? Huh, Viper? How do I dodge backwards from that? I'm already too close at the beginning of the attack. Too close to the boss where you have to be close to hit him. Anyway, should Nefli play Elden Ring with one hand? I think there's like a timer on it. You gotta wait like 30 seconds or something. I don't know. All of these bot stuff, like, it's just not made for YouTube, you know? So it works like 100 times better on Twitch, which is not great. SMH my head. I would fight Maliketh with the health of Godfrey before I fight Beast Clergyman plus Maliketh with half the health of Godfrey. I shall not fight with it again. You sound like an idiot. If your stamina runs out, your stance will be broken. I don't want to set the world. I do like how they implemented deflecting in the mod. Even if it's not strictly useful, it's still pretty neat, you know? He literally missed. Cannot fathom this. How do you make the entire game reliant on Bloodhound Step? So I just had to rotate my head back on straight. So I forgot what game I was playing or who it was made by. This is plus 10, by the way. We just aren't doing that much damage. I was definitely doing a lot more damage with the Ministry Elite playthrough, huh? Like, my rolling attacks are doing like 700 damage. Now my regular attacks are doing 300. Could not like a boss less. Oh my god. Ah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I chose to do this. I chose to leave the comfort, the safety of Sekiro, of Dark Souls 3. I did this. I put myself in the situation where at one point I was going to have to fight Maliketh. I did this. The humanity. I know I didn't kill him, but come on, man. Yeah, hit me. My bad for not dodging 100% of his combos, which is just that. Finally free to watch. Well, I'm glad to have you here. So I don't think I can deflect. Okay, no, I can. Actually, this isn't too bad. Maybe I should start deflecting, huh? Because it's just like my shield build playthrough. You just press L1 and you're fine. You know what? This has improved the fight at least tenfold, which is highly entertaining. I will say, from here on out, we probably cannot deflect. Because if it's just like a block, Maliketh definitely gives destined death through blocks. Like, I refuse. No way they would be that considerate to you. Yeah, he does. Alright, I dodged it this time, but that doesn't mean you guys are right. Just blank eating any hit from Maliketh is so terrible. Because the damage it does, how on earth did that hit me? I have to ask. Kill what? You son of a gun. I love how he explodes in this kind of weird black mist. Anyway, I will admit, I did enjoy the fight a lot more once I started deflecting him. Because it made first phase actually like doable, borderline enjoyable. I would never say Beast Clergyman is fun, but deflecting made it not bad. Pussy managed to dodge one mine semi-consistently. Yeah, that was more just because I was playing, like, super far away from him, though. Hopefully the R2s for this weapon are just thrusts on one-handed. But if you don't charge it, you get that double swipe. It is kind of funny though. It's pretty good. Where am I going? Kinda over here? This way? Really? Don't get me wrong. I still don't like Maliketh. He wasn't terrible in that attempt though. Because I think the thing is, dodging is just objectively harder than deflecting. As long as you're facing them, you can deflect. And so that made Beast Clergyman like actually fun. Because if he just twitched, you were like, oh, okay, well, I'll just press left bumper instead of moving the stick in a direction and then pressing the roll button. I know you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but shut your damn mouth. That we continue to struggle into eternity. That's what you sound like right now, you piece of shit. I can't believe I just said that on YouTube. You know what you've done to me, Gideon? That'd be like negative 15 cents right now. Oh, you think you can die? You think you can suckle right on that teat of the Gordian Crimson Flask. Ouch! Anyway, just realized I don't have absolute buffoon. He didn't know there wasn't anything in his flask.
The tarnish cannot become a... Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Anyway, I'm done losing my mind. Hello there, Eduardo Peretti. How are you doing on this fine Monday morning? My man, it's 4:41. Downright evening. Don't know it'd be like deflecting him, but I know he was one of the toughest fights in the game when trying to beat him. Yeah. Deflecting Beast Clergyman, it's so comical how this is a downward line of me not having fun, and then the moment I tried deflecting him, it literally did this, and I was like having a not terrible time again. I mean, Maliketh you can't deflect because he's gonna DOT the crap out of you, but it is how it is. I don't know how you would deflect something like Waterfowl, which is just like 57 hitboxes, but I think for like things that are not that, it's pretty good. Incredible impression. Thank you very much. 9 p.m. for you. And you haven't eaten dinner yet? My man. You gotta get that proteinus. Why did I say... I was gonna say something after that, but I ended up just saying proteinus. Proteinus dinner. I don't know, man. This playthrough is so hot. True. Well, I can't believe I'm here like already, right? Wasn't the ministry playthrough like 4 streams? This is looking to be 2 so far. If I don't fight Millennia. Spurned by the grace of gold. Something tells me I won't be able to do long-winded attacks versus Godfrey. I just wish, unironically, mod creator, you need to add cancel frames earlier in the deflect so you can go back to attacking. This change alone would make this mod double the fun. Like, objectively speaking, I got some Harvard physicists in here and they agree. Double the fun if you could just attack out of a deflect. Oh no. Twas nobly fought. Gideon needs a buff like a custom moveset. The worst thing in this game and Dark Souls 3 and also Dark Souls 1, right? Is that every NPC is a human player character. The only time this game doesn't have that is for Melina versus Godfrey. Sorry, Morgott. I cannot believe I've been hit by that. It's the first time I've ever been hit by it. Literally not even like making a joke. Imagine getting deflected. Godfrey was like, what the heck did he just do? He didn't take any damage. I'm glad I'm having fun deflecting his combos right when the game ends. Like, look at the insane combos I'm deflecting right now. Like, I didn't fail a deflect that whole time until the end there. What are you doing? What? How did I get hit by that dirt right there? Perfect guard? I know, right? Welcome to the stream. Oof. I should probably try buffing. That's fair. I think the only bad thing about the guard counter is that it's a really long animation. So if you want to play it kind of like... just got stepped on. If you want to play it like Sekiro, then you can't really do that. Because there's no way to go from deflect to offensive fast enough. Like, that whole string I deflected, I couldn't really hit him when I would have liked to. I think that's honestly, like, a change that's possible, though. I believe in this mod creator. Let me just start, like, actually fighting him. In the new version of the mod, there's a counterattack, but it's even slower? Really? Why would they make it slower? God, that was... No way. Let me take a look at that. Genichiro. Moveset. Because it was updated, improved deflect, added guard counter R1, begins floating passage? No. But why? Oh, come on. I mean, it's fine. I wanted to, you know, have like a quick jab so I can actually deflect as a gameplay mechanic instead of just a thing you can do. New version of swordsmanship is out. You would not be here if that was true. You would be playing it. So clearly you are lying to me right now. And I don't tolerate liars. That does some damage though. Hold on, so this guy doesn't have like a head attack stagger, right? Because a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 3 did. I don't think they did do in Elden Ring though. Godfrey is no match for the hottest man in Ashina. Welcome, Kurama fan, and it is true. Sug me off, maybe? I think I'm just playing worse today. Anybody else got that? Cause like, I shouldn't be having trouble at all. And yet I am. I think I'm just throwing for content, you know? It might unironically be true. New version has both R1 and R2, so nothing got worse. Yeah, nothing got worse. How? I ran out of arrows. Cannot believe this. I'll deflect him as long as I can. Why do you keep doing that, my guy? You have no arrows. Yeah, it is a little unfortunate that the only guard break requires arrows, at least in this version. And I don't think he's very vulnerable to sleep for some reason. Oh, I had sleep arrows and I didn't use them against Duo. Oh, Godskin Duo could have been so much easier. No.
Thou didst me good service.
Thou didst me good service. Sarah. I kinda wanted to see if you could deflect grabs, which obviously you can't. But I didn't even try. I just walked forward and let it happen. Should I actually update right now? I kinda want to. I kinda want to. It won't take that long. It really won't. Guinea, shoot, heavens. Yep, okay, I'll do it. Save game return, okay. I'm pretty sure you literally just replace the files. I've been modding long enough that I think I know how to update a mod, maybe. Oh no, guys, I'm sorry. This takes longer than I thought. We're going to be waiting for 30, 24, 20 seconds. Whole 19 seconds left on this download. We'll be here for a while. Okay, so we're rounding out 3 hours on the stream, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Because we're kind of close to the end of the game, so I don't know what, like, if I stream this one more time, what really is going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Why does this new one have parts in it still? Oh, yes, I remember. I'll just re-download the other mod if it overrid it. The Ash of War got nerfed, but I didn't notice much of a difference. Yeah, he seemed to, he said he was going to, the mod creator. I swear, if the R1 guard counter is, like, I can't use it for, like, deflect gameplay, I will actually be sad, unironically. Because that means, like, he's probably not gonna update the mod to have it be possible ever again. Because this, you know, this key's already used. So let me try out the new arrows. I cannot believe this man just dodged under it. I would say the new arrows do no damage, but I don't actually have arrows, so that's just like extra damage I'm having right now. What? Why would you have that be... Proceeds to get bodied? I know, right? I need to go buy some arrows, okay? This is getting a little dire. I can't believe he replaced it with something that was slow. I mean, it's fine, It's literally fine. But I am disappointed regardless because the mod creator didn't cater to my specific wants and needs without asking. Alright, let me go buy some arrows. We gotta... This nomadic merchant sells them. Pretty sure. Hey, Exikes. You're downright stupid if you think I'm ever gonna fight you. Anyone else encounter the bug with this Knight's Cavalry around here? Where he just kind of teleports up and down because it can't determine if he's far enough away from his spawn or not? I really only need to use one remembrance. Did I use it? I think I might have just said no. Yes, I did. Not finished yet. Alright, I think 850 is probably good enough. I need a man with the sword to... really judge the new update. Because from what I've seen, the new guard counter isn't terrible, but it's just, it starts really late for no reason. Yeah, like, look how long that took me to do. Like, I practically stood still before I could do it. That's fair. Crimson Red, what's better? Royal Purple or Crimson Red? That's actually a little difficult. Okay, but look how fast you go into the bow here. And how slow you go into the other one. I genuinely just didn't do it there. Let me try again. It's just unnecessary, you know? The running attack is good enough as a floating passage move. You don't need to have this be here. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I do indeed like it. It's just, you know, I'm not sure how I feel. Crimson Red for me because I'm a Crimson World fan in Terraria. Well, personally, I'm a Corruption fan, so I'm a purple guy. You can mark me down as purple. I do in general like purple more than red. Oh, well, I mean, look at my shirt. I'm literally wearing like the deepest red you could possibly have. If it started faster, it would be cool. I agree. I think if you're not gonna have it be like the move just be like a quick swing for people who want deflect based gameplay, you can make this just faster though. That did 1100 damage. Yeah, like it's with how long you have to wait after the guard counter. It's as though you're literally just doing another move. Is that fire damage that does? I don't think you can block it regardless, but it's a question. Ouch. I mean, all in all, I do like the mod, yep. I hope to see more from this mod and the author in the future. I'm glad you're into it. Eduardo Pratty. Oh my god, the bleed saved me. Against fast enemies in general, it's useless. It does seem like that. Think you could get the Black Mortar Blade? I actually did. I got the Godslayer's Greatsword. I can't upgrade it though, so you know, I would use it if I wasn't gonna do 0 damage. I love all of the roars in this game that you pretty much have to get hit by. I'm not guarding that. You can't make me. Oh! What was that damage? I guess I'm just used to having 60 vigor. Yikes. I don't know my favorite Elden Ring boss or mini boss, to be honest. I do a lot of damage in the beginning there, just by cheesing him. Maybe I should worry about my safety. Even slightly would be good. You know, I should probably look into more tiers for my flask, huh? No, the Wondrous Physic. Just trying to get a little bit of healing off here. Godfrey versus Inner Owl, who would win? It is tough, as Kurama fan said. I kind of don't like how if you jump into his foot, he just slams you down. Like, it makes sense, but you know, game feel and all that. Playing Elden Ring just makes me wish that this game had multiple lives. Being able to come back from death is just, it's more enjoyable than not being able to do it. Which I think is the weirdest sounding thing I've ever said, but I think you know what I mean. I do have to temporarily go, but if you're still on when I get back, I'll pop back in. We are teetering on the very edge of ending the stream, so I would say don't worry about it too much. He does this attack an ungodly amount of times. See you next time then. Yeah, I'll see you then. I have to add our new our new member to the ending screen once we finish. That's excited. I thought you'd only end the stream after beating Radagon. It'll take hours for you to even get to him. What are you talking about? Now, I'm not making a great case for myself. But yes. Alright, let's end it here. People are leaving, you know, we're wrapping up. I think it's a good spot to end the stream anyway. And it's a great time to add our newest member. Kevin Ramos. Thank you very much, Kevin. What? I shouldn't have said anything? What are you talking about? We're literally like 8 minutes over. I mean, I would keep going. I don't think it's a good idea. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll finish up the playthrough then. I know, we still gotta go beat Millennia, huh? Gross. Millennia. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a good day. Join the Discord. And become a YouTube member. See you next time.